Today we're gonna make some bread and butter pickles. This is kind of a last minute video. I had not planned to do this, but I thought I could just throw it together. I've got some of the preparation already done. But I've got some cucumbers I grew in my garden, and I've got a bunch of them, so I'm gonna do some pickles. So I sliced them, maybe like, I don't know, 1/4 inch thick, not very thick. And I shoved in as many as I can. Now, the hardest thing about this is getting the mustard seed. I had to order this on Amazon, probably because I was too late getting to the canning game and they were already sold out. But I'm guessing Walmart probably has some. So for each jar of pickles, I need a cup of white vinegar, a cup of sugar, a tablespoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of mustard seed. So I've added everything but the mustard seed. And it's been a while since I've made these. I feel like the sugar and the salt dissolved when I made them last time, but it has not. So I'm gonna have to heat these up. I know it hasn't dissolved because my liquid is not clear. If your liquid's not clear, it hasn't dissolved. So I'm gonna put it in a saucepan. I'm gonna heat it up very low. I do not want it to boil. And then once it looks like it's dissolved, I'm gonna let it cool. Putting it in the saucepan probably helps you see a little bit better how undissolved it is. So I've got my oven on. I'll put it down a little lower even. This might take, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe less, to try to get all of that dissolved. So we'll see. But yeah, you can see it's starting to maybe clear up a little bit. It's starting to dissolve. But hopefully it does what we want it to do. Okay, so you can see that it is starting to clear up a little bit. I've got it, I turned it up just a little, but still not boiling. All right, you can see it is clear now. That's what I ended up on, but every oven or stovetop's different, so I'm gonna turn that off. And then I'm supposed to add 2 tablespoons mustard seed per jar. I'm gonna do a little less than that. I'm gonna do 3 tablespoons total because I feel like it doesn't need that much. So I'm gonna add that, and then we're gonna pour it, let it cool, and then pour it in the jars. Okay, now it's cooled. I'll start, and you can see it's totally clear. It's cooled. I've already poured one of my jars. I'm gonna pour the next one. Don't want to pour too much too fast. It won't go down the sides. Maybe I'll come over here. There we go. I just have to go slowly because of the way mine are situated. That one cucumber on the top is kind of blocking everything. I think I'm gonna have to adjust a little, get some of that mustard seed down in there. Oh, I just knocked it out. Oh, that's all right. Let's see. That's better. Okay, so these particular pickles, this particular recipe, I want to get all of that down there, so I'm actually gonna pick this one up, kind of shake it down in there. This particular recipe is refrigerator pickles. So now that I put this on there, all I really have to do is put them in the refrigerator, let them sit overnight, and they should be ready by tomorrow. Okay, so these pickles are called bread and butter pickles. So they're kind of sweet and tangy. That's what the vinegar does. They will store in the refrigerator for a number of months. So if you make a couple jars, you don't have to eat them right away. They'll last you a while. But it's a good way to use extra cucumbers. And like I said, the only thing you really have to try to look for is probably the mustard seed, because most people have vinegar, oil, salt, or vinegar and sugar and salt. So anyways, hope you enjoy your pickles.